at the moment. Like I said, I love my girl. I've been with her for 4 years, something like that.
Oh yeah,
now.
I forgot we talked. I didn't want to just like throw out there that you had a girlfriend if you didn't want to talk about it. But yeah, so you have a girlfriend. So yeah, you do. You got it going on, man. But so I want to talk to you about something. I did this quest, and you said you didn't do it, and I would recommend. And by the way, I started a timer on my phone. We have about 15 minutes, 12 minutes. I'm sorry, 12 minutes left. So, and if you're down, we could do, rather than like a part 2, we could just do another episode within the next, whenever you have some free, or whenever we have some free time within.
Yeah, for sure. Maybe like later this week.
Cool. All right. So the tourist trap. I was watching. So everyone knows about Snuggle Quest. Actually, no. Wait. Everyone knows about Slayer music, but there's a girl named Snuggle Quest who does them, which she's kind of got this kind of kawaii voice, kind of cute voice, and she makes kind of cute puns. Like when I was watching this, she was talking about. She said, basically, you're gonna go tell the mercenary general to GFH, go fuck himself. And I'm just like, oh, you're editing yourself for YouTube. It's so cute.
Funny.
But there's another fucking quest dude, and I'll have to look into it and see what his name is. But he does, rather than the quick guides, he does what's called like the lazy players guides.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen these, but I was looking at like the lazy player's guide to runecrafting. And that's when, I was like, all right, I'm going to get my runecrafting up. And first of all, runecrafting is a very easy skill, at least to get to the point I'm at right now. I think I started. Yeah. Okay. So what it tells you to do is to do like this one mini quest, and I forget what the mini quest is, but it gives you the ability to have a pouch. Oh, it's called like Enter the Abyss. Something like that.
I think I did that one.
So you do that mini quest, you get the pouch or whatever, but then the next step is to go to the it might be the Earth altar, which is whatever one is northeast of Varrock.
Yep.
So you go there and you get that to like 17 or something. Once you get to 17, then you can go to Al-Kharid, and you got to buy like 56, or honestly, I didn't need all 56. So you could probably get away with buying like 30 Ring of Duelings just to save you time. I mean, you don't really need it. If you don't have the money, you don't really need the Ring of Duelings because you're actually really right there by the bank. There's a bank and the ring, or at the northeast of the ring. So anyways, it was a really quick thing to level, and really and you just like click it with the with the essence in your inventory. And it's just like, the one thing I don't understand though is I got a pouch, but the pouch can only hold 3 rune essence.
Is there a way to, I think there's probably a way to upgrade it, is probably what it is.
Probably.
Yeah. And then you can also get like pure essence or whatever, and that's like makes more or something. I really haven't touched runecrafting in so long, I forget, but something like
what 20 minutes?
Nah, I
Oh god.
For real, it was on the quest, I promise.
I believe you, Luke. I'm just fucking around. It's my job here. Rogan RuneScape is to fuck around. But all right, so god, I hate it. We only got 8 minutes left.
Yeah. Who is Hinson 1000? Who is that?
This is Hinson 1000 joined, and shout out to we'll just say his username because I don't know if he wants me to say his real name, but shout out to Hinson 1000. He is a really good dude that I've worked with, and he I don't know how he plays RuneScape. He's a really good guy. He's a really good dude. He's a very interesting guy. He's very like if you were to introduce one of your friends to your parents, he would be someone I would not be ashamed of introducing to, but like my grandparents or my parents or anything like that. Like,
well, two things I gotta say there is one,
he's a cool dude.
the two things I got to say there is, one, that sounds boring, and two, are you sleeping with him? Or...
I knew you were gonna say that. I knew. No, I just mean he's a fucking good dude, man. He's funny. And look, here's the thing.
All right, Mickey, okay. You don't gotta overcompensate.
I'm not a gay fish.
You don't got Mickey.
I'm not a gay fish. Just because I like fish sticks, okay?
Wait, fish sticks?
Now you're just picking fun at my southern drawl. Which, by the way, did you like that video I sent you of my classroom with my electrical classroom of everyone wearing camo?
Yeah, I was just waiting for the Dixie flag, Confederate flag to be hanging out on the front of the class. No, Mickey sent me a picture of his college class or whatever his whatever class he's in, electrical class, so and literally 2/3 of the class is in camouflage, and then 1/3 of the class is in the bright neon or orange shirts. Mm-hmm. And I'm pretty sure that 3/3 of the class all had a gun on them and a deer in their cup. But...
Yeah, man, you gotta love it, man. I don't know.
Yeah, facts.
It's a weird place. It's weird. I think things move slowly or slower in the South.
Oh, for sure.
And by things, I mean people's minds.
Nah.
No, it's cool. I will say one thing, though, not to cut you off, about, I mean, it's kind of subjective because I've never really lived anywhere else other than Richmond. But I will say that the whole Southern hospitality thing is kind of true. Of course, if you're not trying to get hospitality from a racist or I don't know, an ignorant person, but people typically are kind of they'll take the time to talk to you here. Whereas say New York City, it's there's so many people that just like China, you're basically you're in China.
Yeah, no,
you get
I definitely went. I've traveled to the South quite a few times, in general, over the years, and that's definitely true from what I've seen. Like you said, down there, you go into, a convenience store. Say you have a convenience store you usually go to. You probably know the cashier, and they know your name, and you guys talk and stuff like that. In Boston, if you're in downtown Boston and Fenway or Kenmore or whatever, you can go into that same convenience store every day, and I guarantee you the guy's not even gonna know your face or name just because there's so many people in and out of there all the time.
I mean, dude, I had someone younger than me one time stop when my car, it was the weirdest thing. I pulled over to I think what happened, but it freaked me out at the time just because I was overanalyzing the situation. But I think what happened was I didn't put it in park or something, and my foot was on the brake, but it was at an angle, and one of my neighbors said something about it's happening. Been at an angle, and anyways, the key wouldn't come out of the car. It was locked in and everything, and I was panicking so much I didn't even think about the fact that I should put it in I didn't even know this, that this 18-year-old kid, 17-year-old kid pulls over the side of the road. He's like, "Hey man, what's up?" And I'm like, "Dude, my key is stuck in the ignition. I can't turn it off or on. I don't know what the fuck to do." He's like, "Are you in park?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm in park." And he's like, "Have you tried putting it to neutral and then back to park?" And I'm like, And I did that, and it worked instantly. I don't know. It's just I don't know. There's that. But look, man, we got 3.5 minutes left.
Oh man, I had one that happen out here when I first started driving. I had my key just like that. It wouldn't work. My car wouldn't turn. Everything was locked up, and we just had to mess with the wheel, jerk it left and right a bunch of times, and then finally it turned over, which was awesome.
See, I've seen that, and I tried that too, where and that freaks you out until you learn about that too, where,
Yep.
Yeah, you have to move because I don't know, it's dumb shit. Why does the steering wheel lock? I don't fuck.
Yeah, it's definitely weird.
So what are you thinking? You want to do a part 2, or do you want to wait till Wednesday or something?
We got to give them something to look forward to. We got some topics written down for the next one. I like maybe that. We'll keep them wanting.
Oh yeah, keep them craving more.
Right.
We got real quick though before we leave.
Yep.
Because I recommend you do the tourist trap thing, because that you get 2 XP lamps, which you can use for rune crafting if you wanted to.
Nah, I use all my XP lamps on farming. Yep. For real. All right,
No, you
Mickey.
too.
Well,
What?
thank you to the viewers.
Wait, hold on a second.
What?
We got some time. We got some time. I started the timer a little bit ahead of time, but
all right. Well, you got to do your intro.
I just want to let you know. That when you do this, quest, the tourist trap, be very careful about not wearing a weapon into the slave camp, and also don't get run and talk to the slave so you don't get whipped too much, and also fucking search the table and pick up the jail key, because if you were wearing the wrong thing, or if you do the wrong thing, you'll get sent to jail, and you got to run around, and not to mention you got to run around the desert, and you're going to get dehydrated, and you got to cut cactus. It's not a hard quest. It's not a bad quest. The general is only a 48 or something like that. But all I'm saying is I went to jail fucking 20. I went to jail more than the Trailer Park Boys did.
Hey, have you done Monkey Madness yet?
No, and I'm training for it.
No, you got to do that one next. You have to.
You want to play? You want to stay on after we end this episode? You want to help me, or we can train or something?
Yeah.
All
right, man.
Cool. Well, you got anything to say?
Yeah. Again, to the listeners, thank you guys. Thank you for 6K downloads. We appreciate it. Hopefully, we'll get another episode out this week for you guys. For again, awesome stuff. Good EP. What about, it's Luke Mac on OSRS, Luke space Mac. I'm usually in, wild space CC for the clan chat. And yeah, thanks guys. What about you, Mickey?
FireRight 666. I'm not satanic, but I'm 666. Love you guys. Please don't feel shy. I'm not in this for money. I'm not in this for fame. I'm in this because it's fun, and the reason it's fun is because of you guys. If there weren't you guys, I wouldn't be doing this, because then I'd either just be talking to myself, or me and Luke would just be talking to ourselves, putting out for nothing. So,
true.
So thank you, and right. Peace.
Peace.
Trust the Gordon's fisherman.